This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Yamamunyina kwaba efamra Boadu TV na Yaa Titi at the warning kese amand this for munti ne pa wo system na tuguba wo sisi wadana no ho ye fansen anoma kokonekone en wako hu nsuo no watifi ho baby bisa se hwana ko hu nsuo no watutu anoma ho de baba kiren di simpanyifo se anoma be nie ne nyina ne se sisi wo praise Mahama ena Mahama ya de praise no de no twitwe ndisi for obeyi mama oye Judas nhwe ye pa oye Judas na ndisi for de akufa do ye 8 years maba e wasem correct nima asa mo pese sa kwan na so na mo fa mo hwe yi sanitation project no say Mahama asa real launch but me nim de ti aga na mpanyefo sa real launch na wo enti ya launch ade ne dada itade enti ne ya sa be real launch ni ya sika Mahama sa real launch bi na Yaa Titi afaya de afa senya ye ni ye hu ni ball egu monten so amanfo ko toilet gu ni titi nkra ade
ho no ma no kra ye ba akopɛ entro na dɔɔso da bia me de masema me ka no entro dɔɔso pa wodi tro ba ko a e wo so di ntro bebre ntina na no rege fa se bra kwa bibi ho no wodi tro ba ko a obedi ntro atwa ho ahia afa obawie no na mpoma no kwa ni nyine mu ato wonya ba bia amfa no wakam no kra de e ba ko se me kasa kire NDC mpanyufo se monye careful pa politics na da ho no enye nkura adwuma o politics na ho sa no hu ne sa no enye nkura adwuma na awe nnwuma president Mahama ye no 2016 ankofo bitimi de ntro ebe brainwash Ghana fo adwen ede ema ankofo ede ye kwankwaso mu 8 solid years muma mani na ho Otubiga or whatever he call himself no na ni abre asese why ne ho sese ono na ada ne party na egu anasa ayede a opeso de ne hu twitwi mu no na no woni na makati ana mehwe ne say ya me yesesa issue no me address no proper ba hwa na mrefi Otubiga o seden NDC mpanyufo na amadi abre na mo soso ne so no mo eya na mo refi intent adien tempa o ya na mo ho ya me wanwa say ti mo refi atemdi a papa we di president Mahama wo krom ha then any abre na chese won ya wonkofo bi o mo opportunist no ya this ni wan na kacha no so on free party ni why they say they are Muhammad the money and went to oja NDC say NDC aya akono awa nya aya nko beba back nso ohu do be ne ho e money anwa na awa de ja NDC say ba bi okoye wo ma anheda anyi no papa bi asa awa wo de afa bi ato nche wo ba back campaign for bejo bra ba oba no aba in a genuine way ba on Otubiga de no ye na wasa ye te se de wate ani ayira na afede wono momu na e kanfo aban e to dem na me ko ne Facebook page I'm like chasa politics no crofo take opportunity e di atem ye dwombe ye nyina wan we mu say de from stomach politicians ye was stomach journalists and ye was stomach politicians obi wa hono mu a party A wa aban mu a no wa ye te se on the party A ne ye fine eko opposition anu wa hiri chok no akwa gina party B na aba mu no I say so on ne fine saafo no ene from stomach journalist stomach politician owa o ma wo hu ba bi ogina o media bia me kasa obi ene ho ye neutral so far as I to aba no you are never neutral unye neutral munya sa the seat na modidam krom no o na obi aka say ena journalist pa na den na ada me da me to aba me to aba say nkrofo amotutu radio no TV no so amaka so amoto aba stomach journalists ena wo mo ye nkrofo a party B wo oppositioner o be ye o ma do say party B no chese wo mo number bako do ahwiri no ne party A na e power na ye one party A ko oppositioner B ba ya no say ahwiri cho no obegina B ne cha so ne ye fine ebi na Otubiga ye no na no obesuma no so on campaign wa kwatia de no oye no oye bibi na madwene maaso. This is somebody odidi President Mahama tem edidi chief banya tem because of obi anya ne dofo a wakwa ware na ware no akwa we yetimi de chief banya ware didi NDC fo nyina tem no the NDC akwasha bottles no chese se munu kekasa didi NDC atem fumfram ukoni page ya akokwo hwe ne megu ho so irritating so annoying. Sani pana was say you ten we try ho say so no to praises and worship Emma President Mahama Otubiga yen soma o yen Ghana for ne to ya ba ne to ma President Mahama ma yen ka de o ye no yen soma wo praises and worship what you say ade abecha me akoto abakra no wo niam bia wo twrogu Facebook kura kire say na wo mpese NDC beba ba mu biem comment na wo twro say wo refia bebre wa ha ma screenshot. So when I see him today, na or yeniama te say or join this yama or be ampamo one akoi. Adia ma ukoi no. Ebi aye NDC into say NPP. Na baba ka say wa akoi ya grant you amnesty choro letebra. Wa rana se party na ya akona anya obi na befro. Ba wo niama wo ye ni wonu masam a wo keka ye no. Ase enqualify wo mposo do hu betwitwi party. Go party and ma say now on some njina touchlight because what do you say party na power opportunist we opportunist na mo na bra ni abro na odi mu hu etwitwum na mo so mani abro na mo so no mo nyere mo ho na me dia me mo obi bo wa menye simple me dia me mo wo ba so obi bo wa etwi kasa na me ka kire mo no obi bo wa me njew ye tumufu na se musimu ntia munya power wi ana maso aye den ade apipifo ye bi ade omo tifie nne omo bopitiri na omo sore na omo kai so omo opposition na omo akoma ye omo ya na ato omo ni nsem hunu keka no ebi ya na mo ye na mo de mo nyere mo ho me responsibility a me wo ene se President Mahama mamu ya mani mfeli da. So responsibility I have it as a journalist and a citizen of Ghana. Any question President Mahama failure because of failure. Ghana failure yen ho be kire yen. 8 years na nya ho gono so. Enti wo be fefemu a ye be yi wasi nchen ye be ye de ma President Mahama ate se wo na wasi ye yu frim. Nya do kosi nchen. Wo mo bra ye kra frem a mo mfa. Enchanchen for the opposition for frem a na mo fa. Eno sa we hwani mo na ye de no. Dance ba no me kasa kire mo hwehwe ni mu papa obetime politics dey anya hwe ye baako all campaign against President Mahama no na okaisa NDC ye dey nya baako power ba wi dey afedi okaisa ye nya Ghana fo madam massa honorables mesramo mu fie enjoya mu ntumi kan kwa abonten Monsha grassroots for no na mo jan hwehwe ni mu na mo ye no Monsha grassroots for no mo na breye mo ye hwehwe ni mo do no bia watimi adi di President Mahama tam nkrofo a me di mani hu say journalists are no mo ti radio so etimi to President Mahama ho ena wo be saafo no ena ministers na esa no mo boka so bom ena na amo Dine hamo, edu di adia, muni bi ya numbers. Na mo frefre. Na me real sa ministers ni bi be frɛ me. Se muna akwa grassroots for da ho, constituency for da ho. Mo hwe mo wi hwehwe ni munti. Na mo tutu atetare nkrofo a, wo mo na di matem, tama na mo opposition. Eno so ani hwe. Yera atofo se kwa kan budget ya. We are looking at spending 586 million only on sanitation. Efi ena echase nra meto mebo ekoko pages ahodo so especially bad stop boys wa mo Facebook page no ena ebebo videos ni bia mo ahwe na sa wo your mind ba na wa bisa ho senti dia ya de ya hu enti ye ani na shima tu oso play hu ya me ra ho ye hwe gata no ma ya covet e dia to so no car tie esha covet na se enti sensuo car ebede na akọ enko enti aduru ho ebe choki wa wo fie ben ho no ensuo no mane a wow those of you on Facebook ene mo hwe wo TV no so no wa hwe so ahu efi we ye gata baako o car tie no mo twifiri ho no nyame anim rakoti mi say 4x4 tie say yeah dan say yeah that tie ne kwa share ho na we baller pa plastics ene said yeah ya chichire woni baller ni bi wo ho a ya hyeda ne ya chichire ene ye de akotum say bam me ma cho we enya minister na de kwatum enya DC ye na de kwatum ena enya MP na de kwatum eya me na woni adutum enti at the end of the day na gata na achoki wudu wa kan chase pampanye one kind ebonwa to the sun is me dwene ho amenti ase edu ba bia ho pampani bi wo a wudu abeka se sebe mpraduasa anopai mesra beka aka se nipa no wawu no hye ho no wapro ebon fatama moto we yuso na hwade kan fadome fa Kadeshi side ho kwa Accra Central eto da bia de ye madwe kokora ye market ni mu wo be hu na ba bia ma ne ti o mo to ade no ba bia ote na bola gu de nchen ba bia ote na o bola gu ho ya what the assembly na ye ne responsibility so ye ani di o mo ko market mo ko ticket o mo ko ticket na de na so mo dis kan ye so mo hwa sanitation ye be se bola efie wo krom ase betu enti say ya kwa market no inside na bola gu ho a e wase ya catcher assembly say wanyi wadwuma ye na mom ya gata se na etwa ye fie ho ahia ya monte so na rubber ne chese plastic age abonti ni nyina ahia wo kwa apumu sese ne wanhwe ye rubber ene ayi e kan say bottle ene be wura wanum bottle water ya ye nunum yi oh wo kwa epuna no honom na age ho nyina black polythene white polythene chese ni nyina age epuna no aboso gata se wo Ghana titiu ne nka ne Kumase regional capitals ni titiu krono mu nyina bon because yenya kase ye nipa de se ni na ye tiku no ya adwe se ye ni ye huni etu obi sori no ofri ni fia na wa hu danu bi ayi ma che na me be adwuma na ma beauty me say John so bucket no eso pan wanya nkata so de aka ho sa slums areas no musomo contribute papa watam Johnson bucket baako Africa yi kiosk no mu no di pie ehi no wokọ hwiagu gata na e wokwa ne ho no wokọ ya no hwia Johnson ni gum eti wahwia Johnson gum wanfa nsuo kura nguso sa ensuo enwohye pampan ne kakra ohwiagu mu anu odane nani ehwa so na ne kiosk ni si o enwoda ewa no no aduane owia no ate polish no abenam krom wo no aye makeup asha wig aka se nyo no a ko ba bi okọ pa bi ote na ko hwa ade mama hu a na ma to agu so mama no so amote slams mu no ko no mo hyiwi o twa ne hu wa kire wa gata kase na esi wa no akọwia no de agum se bam opia bonti anu abotakin no ahya white shirt hu na abeka se chese gentleman bi ne su bi mada ye fi papa wa Ghana ye fi ye nya ne amakro ni mu bon hwa kwa Singapore kwa hwefi pa egu krom mesra anya samanfo na ye o enipa wo kwa Singapore entasuo kwa wontimi ntubi ntofom chiwingam kwa wo ria na wa kwa barigam na so ria de betare ba bi tie bia de o hye de ba na abawie eya dai na Singapore timi adru ba bi o madri wọ́n say ya Yesu atrama eniema hu hia se nka ye as responsible citizens no nya no ne ye na no me wra ko se me hu akoda ketua bi me nya so sa akora ko obedi be 10 years na wa ya so camera esi akola nanim na odi president of the republic atem the president Mahama atem once na akwala sa sukọ ne ma ne yusu ye no me kra me ntimi yusu bi ma me yonku ni panyi why ba no eti sa akwala we wo kire ne se oye bola ma ofa ngu a obegira ho no wadidi watam na okọ wo de mo bi ntu roba ntu ba bi sisi anaka cha ne sefa wo beto waso matem die nipa ne bedi watama owura be fi wudi wan ria wo gya ho ne abodi na ora fi uhu say ye wa nipa ne be ye papa obi ti car mu private car mu drive onu mu nsu a bottle water no ato afam puba no hwe de ko na da car kwa anim wan na enkofa o ka no aka zoom lion okay, oh, say into Zoom lion for hono. His Excellency President Mahama ka say bi wona no program na say. Kwanya na tete no, what is sama kura ba, hwe America. Ni ya boa na no de kwahye ba bi say be ya, sama kura be hu say bola bi so abie. Oh, na de free for all. Free for all gotam danyachi baby aha wo pa ho mamantamu bi enya nwura ketuwa bi te say CCTV ye studio ha obekọ na ya hill ball anko a omo ewia mo nyina bekọ akoto ball agu ho ena me say ya be ye nwaduro ye wia ne atie di aban e wase wo ye because me nim ne antia e wase on mind Ghana te so on mind ketuwa te say Ghana we. Yes, sorry, near a budget over 500 million Ghana cedis. But your old currency, new Ghana cedi 500 million. Nasu kromo bon. Nasu kroma ye feet. Nami no me no ye comfortable. Slums na wo krom ha no. I think it's high time I was assembly ni more money come ho. Wo ko ba bia memeti a slums bi wo ho no ma. So what ma wani anya den ofra ne baller na wo dan na chi no baba be hwe agu because onim say wo no every weekend bia no wo mo fa baller no obaba be fa etu wo hwa no otu agu no okọ ebinu mo ho no ma ba bi o mo te no ehwa no mo dwonsogu ehwa na sabesabi o mo dwo mo nan etu bedu wo no kan hwa gata kese bi tudu trasa kwa hu gata kese bi da ho go and check kokko hwe ani so ade obekona bola pa egum ene se de nipa yire ne wagya ne nan agum gata no so ya anya for bola o ya sa gata no se be ya ensuo to a ebenya baabi afa na wonua na wase ni dan ase baabi no ensuo nkogura ho wo de gata no ada ne refuse dump etu kwa na wo de bola na kwa kogum ensuo to a edru ho a na choki eti wonua no so tesoro ho ana wote anafo ho no ensuo no to na edru ho no onya baabi mfa omane a no wura nkrofo dem. Maybe say ya kasa ya trust yenya reflection of ourselves say it is said ya nkrantie eye fe said ya kumasi abontintie eye fe na seda enkoma Dr. Amwakohene wa wo hwe wo TV ya no pe ya me pesa obo be fro de ba te o sama de kirew na wo said ya kurom hwe ni party ho wo be kwada ni party ho tonwade na yonku ni pa ba kwa akoto. Now what is me me we akwa bedura me hwe wanim na kapasade na odi asi wono mato eti wa wote na wo se ba bia wote no nya obefa pra ya obepra so obi de wura abegu wono ma obetia no. I think say I was say community police na no me bia be ma basintali mu ko pass wa ma out no I was say bi mu nanti anajo bola no ebi mu fa na anajo no dia kwagu gatam because anajo di onim so obi ahu no Ghana so camera papa bia ni krom a etwa nipa eti anajo wa hwe ohwe eti wonim say amaye ya kwai kra okrom ha enche market no kra ya ntimi nche because yetimi ma bona ne tinigu ensuo ne fini tinigu wo be kwana payment no aye tun wa ka kwa ho we ka kwa ho nipa atwam koba da bia omu twam omu koba asama President Mahama kan ya mani je ho ne say afi wasisab se common fund na ekwa assembly no almost 80% ye fan cost to sanitation 81 timi anya wadwuma yie no woto ha no atworo letter free Jubilee House no wayi wadi sa asem no ko alo President Mahama mesra pa ni dem say wodi ayi nipa ba akopɛ so asaki nipa ba akɔ mo maka ni nya be sete up wodi akwamadi na akɔhwe ade kwadome kwa benya akɔhwe ade kwa Accra Central kwa Kadeshi name it wodi ahyase bobobro no ne bi wo baabi awo na hwe bola pa atwa nipa ho ahia. The then I ask myself, say, enti, ye nipa na ye wakuro no den ha ye. Hwɛ ade bi wɔ hɔ aho, enye ni nyina na ye aban. Sa aban ye na fa mu de no wonye ni yi a ye betia no. Ba me no mienu yesu ba anye. Yesu ba anye o. Hwɛ Dr. Mwakohene Ashanti Regional Minister sa papa we wa ho. Me se mesire Nyankopon se nka yenya no so be 5 pe. Yenya no so be 5. So ahu e wo Ghana ha Dr. Mwakohene Ashanti Regional Minister. One was saying say enema sisa wo Kumase, enema sisa wo Ashanti Region on the shas yes Kumase bon. Simo asama sat na ho so na on the left e kasa nipa ho e wa Ashanti Region. Ena na Kumase ya tan edu baabi wo fere kra so be kasa Garden City. Hwe Amwakohene de asi ne di so say wonim say enipa bi wo ho no wo ya ade ne you don't have any choice. What time of crown was the wakuma now? What time and the twinching? There's nothing you can do about that person. Son and Yamia Bono. Yamia Bono so your leader. And you're beyond a leader. Tina and by any breno. No beyond a leader. Or be away Yamia Bono one for leadership and canoe. It will be ya and fat. Wobi onye leader bi at the pertinence or time and a leading nipa ne staff for na answer na juma ni onye rekra wapaso boss sister there's difference between boss and a leader. Nanado was a boss but not a leader. Amwakohene is a leader. Onye boss. President Mahama is a leader. Onye boss. Enti anope wa twa wani hwe baby ate no. Wo da baby ate ya baby ate ya wo hwe mi ya twa wani hwe. Would you show any Shagatanim? Shall we fetch the ho? Why would see kiosk Mrs. Ya was so TV no? Why will kiosk no? Gata Cassiana Yaya walk main road no hono. Why gata no sorry him at Chivia dear Nayo? I told her be Ayana Messe say yes, any biaba. But me one biena why ya fano. Ya ni biena aba no ye. Say TikTok na aba na ye timi gina so didi atem no. Eno ni biena ya se aba no because kane no na eden krampo say wo beti say obi ene obi ku wa abonten say ye didi ye ho atem na enya common. But na de ye common. Enya din so obi be ye. Ene so obefa ne phone no aso ne camera na oh, sabe, and somebody who are on me nka. Near the D and what them. One said the difference I didn't say. Who criticize will be any so would do be at them difference or more. By a canning in album, or bet to be can I had to do a didn't penny for them. Chinabi penny be a macassa sebe or yabuan or yaquasia. Make a choice at what bon, me knew what them. What bon, me knew what them. Because me timi ko jaba bia anka se wani mu nyafe me timi ko jaba bia anka se wutisho me timi ko jaba bia anka se those words is not meant for a fellow human being na ha yetimi ye ene se obi ba so camera si nanim na wadi di ne yonko atam obi kura person ma obi ate say ni person no ye madamfo na me ne ka sumsem enti ni pa ne ya proud o say all be ka kire wiase nyina say ni pa me nim ni secret enti no abeka no anya den owie no pia bonten wana no awie nwura guo na okọ ani bie no onim se na ni abie ne se wono wakọ live akọ obi nwa se ba di obi atem opie ya the basic thing that was a nipa that said ye cleanliness is next to godliness asem we ya ka it is a won suro nyame pa ho nte sa wonyo obi a wodu hunia na che sa wo kra no wo nya kristoni ana wo nya muslimi ni papa me ya say afi bia ya kwakan budgeta yetime hwe jabia nim ne ya twa sika se ya de kwosesa bola no so ya se ya de kwa kwosesa no ye hu difference so we say ya sanitation levy because your sanitation levy ya me ya na say ku for the time o ka se ya sanitation levy no ye tua sika na e kwa sanitation ministry class o mo fanya adwuma no I don't think say now is even up to 30%. It will no oji levy na no wadi ojia no wadi the last time be na ya say nka ye training one more boy ya ba be sisa ansama for na nine Sa uncle for no so mo ko school no work in Tampa side wo saying. O mu wi asa be ya be form adwuma kra ye problem. But say ya form adwuma kra me no mienu ye mbua de me no mienu ye for respect ma sa eye sector ni biem. Enti obi kra enwu sanitation inspector. Obi did atem ache boys kra mama buna gusu because bia wa beba bi ote aba be ka chen se be ote no ho afi nti soro na pra. Me be say me bisa no pay say efia amene ye no ye be ye ne dan na ase atu because adwuma we aban kwa ntimi nye we assembly ne sesa boala no every single day sasen me ba cho dia wo punu na chi no assembly timi first excavator mesi wo emetu dia wodi gu gata ni mu no assembly ne mfa eyi ka mesi wo emesesa wo enti ebe pilia ensuo ta na atwene de na kwakọ choko baabi. The assembly be mu obesesa na ye de gu kwa ho ne bi agata sakase emu achoki de da wo mfikire wana wani abre na wo to dwonso wo to ajanan wo to bola gum no eno no ansa na assembly be hu no aba besesa no na wankasa wunya cholera na pan tonton ma malaria. Enti se wo ye nipa da sani na ba bia wote akura wontimi ndi ho nia bisa ho se wo ye nipa na asa wo ye den adwene be na wo wutirim because you say any bia ba e wasanka ni bia na aba no it should correspond with our lifestyle. Atoda bia ho mitimi wo se dia maya apotu pa achi omanim wo dia di na chia na kohwe ba bia ote baby o tene nkuapo ontimi niwoni nipa no na dwene ya ne say me dware na me te polish na me ye mani makeup na me pia bonte eno na kyesa me yoba no na mabonten ene na boys yi so o na ewie ayi akokwa na ni abo won betam sa ase nipa ni be kwa akwasi fie awie no na prakra ye problem because no baby o tia no o sare no pakro mpra Owi ano ni be ma ni si aka be ma no eben o be ma so pray ye basic responsibility ye nyini no de na ye nimri sa wo yo ba ya waniema ketenkete bi wa eye basic eno no ye mfa nkohwe be ma nim se be ma meye eso ane e ma na ya ba no aprakra ye problem apra keke eye problem maye say ye sori anopa ne atwitwi gata kura atwa ye ho ahia no eye problem ye kase ye ni ate abroso ya aname mate policy ya bedam kromi e na me nkosi gata mu nkotwitwi oh debi aban be ye debi oh debi me se be ho ofadodo me pre nya ye me ho ofadodo me si gata mu nya ye that's one oye fi ne wunya nyan because baby you tia no e ho bomb at onim se pampan no kra je ne ho no onam krom eni aya ye ho fia ena baby a wonam bia bola efi first ye kwa bicha ye se nkaja ye kwa akọhohoro ye ho ni akwaji ye ni ena kwa bicha hwe ne ma wuhu ena fish na da pumu kra no wo be yi no na rubber hye ne yam ya to bola gu baby ama fish no kro mu nya aduane papa ni o bola no mo mene bola Obekwa beach one man na ho do bi jane nan epo no be bokwa na fish na mene ne ya de abro no wawe e na me to anum amwo hu se usuban no eno na de yare ebreye na first no e ka wo suro mpo so obekwa mpoa no se wo kwa akogya wo nan enso ene eye common obi kwa ti bi ka se mpoa no e ono ogya ne nan ya o fili because enframa fa ne to ho Frama nam ne to ho owi ana ayi asoache na be bo na be hohoro de kwa ahe na ekọ nsuo num fish no da nsuo num no woman no ade papa bi ase wo mene dia wakọja ya gu no eno ano be mene no dia ya tofo ya yiba na so wawe afa ya yare ya ni ba bi ya yare ni firi mpoano no kwabrane atimi akase mpoano de eja ada no mpoano a o yezam na frama wanamoto ho nti frama bobo no to saa na se ehwoda oja ne na ye de de kane no se obekọ nsuo mu kwa akoye bibisa no ena yesu atra no wahu de ayeyen enti mi bisa me ho say president are relaunch national sanitation day o now so say ya hwe ya be launch ye be bia enkosi hwe ye di sika be hyem ye reset ya adwen na da ye tirim no nya adwen papa ye sesa no kakra yes say dia na afa ye so aban pachi ne ye boni yam se aban dia aka ne ye won so wo de na ya na afa ye nyanyina so na mom se wo nam gata ho ese be eja wo na agum eja wo na wompoa no esesa bola de kogu pum wo sesa bola obi wo ho nsuo to a video bi e trending na nsem na nipa no ensuo to no wasesa bola free ne dem no de akwa gina nsuo no ohwie gu gata nim me pa cho sa de we ya wo ye president otinifie o eya wadwene ye wo ye nipa fun obi wa nsuo to no kwa bola etu oba hide bola no woni dan ya chia hide woni dan ya chia ohun se nsuo agyanwa no apia ni nyina no de akogu gatam me pa cho se woni ene wo se o mo hye gata ni to wo di gumo o be jeme bo a wo hwie guma so o be so wo is high time ya jai ya yare dodo ya dwere no yare wo enya papa o ya ni ya no maga na nkwonanim because you see sika bebrebe wo ya ye de eku bola no wo be ko baabi na chip company kro mu ni bi wo be ko kro bi so no ekwan kro mu ho no asa fuom kwan ba ya de sika ni nyina atenkra ne kuma se esesa bola ni product ni so na ye bola na kwa brade anyame abo wo maame anye mo bosome nkron ensuo to anu atam fertilizer bottle me se ba ko bi kura me hu ye eya sa we can say motor key for am sa bola wa no akwaje bola na gisika o tricycle for no waje bola no agisika na gunu botom emi so anam kwa so hu se ensuo to anu ogina ho etu oyi bottle na no ahwie bola na gugatanim no de akotom no oyi bottle foforo no ahwie bola na gugatanim ensuo ne fa nkɔ ne maame ne papa dem ho ye refuse dump nipa da se ne nyame abɔ a wo wa adwene na wo ye wei na wo mi hu na nipa bi sa ye hu a na wo sa ke hyew ye twa chimprema nyansa ko tirim wo jimi wo ade bi wa ho a men brofo men frane ntoma jimi no wo nsuo ne to na wo di gum no wo di news obosha gata dim to mo bi o manuma na bola na kowuram meboa na bola na wuram ye wia ne akogira torchlight ena kroma ye fio ena du abaka ne kase no ono kwa da de bola de gu ba bia enye na no de na no chabe o ba ko do da bola m o ba ko ni fie no na bola twa ne ho ahia ono amu de bi ka ho mese sa dia we mi ra fide o sa asem na me start ya me ka no ma me no me se junction no me so mo ye be 5 o se na she kiosk nim bucket ni tintin be sei na Joshua yemu ma say tam cha say metro light na turn so wo jira gata nim wo hwe Joshua ni gum ni kiosk no odam no e wo gata ne nchen entu bedru ho no kan nipa da sani etimi ye comfortable not Johnson ne nchen no anu aduane no wadi wo hia na bonte a fe hwewei Ghana nkoa na nsuo to na etia na kroma ye te se bola so ensuo ta yaso ensuo ta na etia na edis baby e be hu baby asoso ade boade ho fai Ghana ha ensuo ta na e hu baby asoso ade bola nam bottle water nemu black palette nemu obi kra de bucket atuatuo obi de bicycle asai obi kra de me say Bastard boys for video bi am hwe ye omo wura covet na so ompie no mukita ka tai omo pie free covet na se no mukita tai why na de tai ne ko hye ho because we obekom no nipa ne de tu gata nim ena nsuo no to ya no de anu odin no etwe ne kakra edu ba bia covet ne musa na tai no esose no ne choki ye enti nsuo to na a flood area ho nyina ne ame ya ne say flood no esia innocent person bi otini ba bia odwen ne ho no na nsuo na wura ne dem ye ti anye ya na kum no hwe I think 3 years ago aboso kan heya flood siyama abaya bia no ne kunu awo mago akoda asabosumi obusumi mienu enso ni wuro mo dem ho ena aboye so mu pie minim dia eka abaya no eme so ye na dwen sese o disconnect you fridge no socket no sesen or then saka ya say nsuo no electricity ni nyina mu e shock again no eno ano no wawu eja 2 months old baby aboso kan ha ya sorry June 3rd never again June 3rd never again ye subanya ye wo mu so June 3rd ever again ye subanya ye wo mu no June 3rd ever again. We are not wishing it for Ghana, but you know, and corresponding with June 10 never again. Oh, because there be a increase ball and I know, and I increase your habit of putting the ball inside the gutter. You really are quite racing chain. And crabon, Ghana bon, the ref said, Sabe, Nino, Quani Guano, Mammy can't say that here, and no pay me. Ni refisa gata no ni gu mu no pampa no enko ba bia begina wa me say o de ya fam tamamoto we no so na ha de sa wo kwa center hodo be 3 e na wo kwan no so ba bia bedu bia with different scent kan sa ne ma na ye hwa koye mu bola na etwa ye ho ahia ni nyina no enti en na yetimi kɔ boyare ye bi wotwe no wo ni ba bia yare ni free buy Yensu ayanum nyina ye contaminated. Mama ka bibi nche say Ghana water da bia me catch say poison. Me catch poison because galamsey de ne de namfa. Bola tini gum. Bibia o enti nsuo na Ghana water for so omo so ne maye no. Omo breu. Amotimi de alom gum a obua enko ba bia. Obewu se nsuo na ne ye fita obua da o no poison. It is a woodim de yama wan kansuo no ansa na obeso ne free tap nim no na ka wan no ansa na de aye de ade beye nya ka na water for parese e be ma poison anom na mo ye suban ye ne ye no e na ma ye aye poison ye nom because obi gira forest mu de mercury ne sign atagu nsuo nim e na me no so ye gira na afo a e ne ye de bola e janan bibia bi ne ehue gum it is sign at ne mercury e ne bola e hye wo nsuo nim ade na e ba Ghana you problem o your problem. No mind to me sorry, yes, sorry, a baller fee. Baller na ye and ya baller fee, yeah. Yario, I crack it over baby, you see. And cranny be a home and I'm slams in Honoma, Pabwacro and Shabby, or so Shapieto, Sa and crown flower a plantano, over Conan no bin a shark clarin, near friend and nipper drain in a guanon and nap, or baby over do in a sato form, nor the ascended room, nor in a sato form, nor the head and room, baby or Sierra de Mamma, sorry, I match one will hear John Sogu, and one I could answer Cotton would deform a grow, or deform a grown yan and sending them the noon. Na ye the way bobra eye ye we e mati ho de ya me ya no ba bia e ma wo ho ade bi wo ho a ye nhya se mfirifie na e ba akese mu a ye the responsibility na ma ban gata na wo mfichire ho no menya sure say assembly e the machine be ba besi mu ba yi eno ye wo adwuma enya assembly adwuma ya dwene na da ye tirim no se de adwene ne nye wo asiye yare asiye bodam kakra because mentia se de ntia nipa bi a wo of sound mind mental health no e was here more musika no more publicity more obi o wa ne niam o ye no enye bibi o mental problem men wu ne se nipa no eye kwa mentally onye sound enti ma ya adwen say wo ma teacher no nkwa na bodam because wutimi hwa nyame nim pra bola free wo fie na wutimi hwa nyame nim ehwe ha now the bola no kogu gatam na sebe mpraduasa gata na wodi akogu mu no amena bia ni honom a ekwa akotom na mom eye cemented gata na wodi bola no kotum a me patwa se wadwene ye wodwuma e wo se ka kire wo se bola na enko ba bia o ehwa na beda a movie ebia nsuo ta but e what the limit e do ba bia nsuo na ho odi ntimi ni bia mu a e be choki wo hwa into a might say Ghana yes sorry yes say sika wo flood ho yes say sika wo e bola ho ye wi ya say sika wo cholera ho ye wi ya say sika wo malaria ho wonnem na sa wonya cholera e che se wadibiri mama Canada direct hospital ni anya katro krinse wo cholera wadibiri e just wadi obi bini ana wa wo bini no wadie me no direct na what ase say on mine no yes say no na ya say so be hospital me diagnose you ni aka cho say when ya cholera I mean how what di bini ya wa wo dia na ya obi di atwam enti se nya wa wo dia ya obi di atwam enu wadie amanya yeti me record cholera de e was say chere say omani mo fi me ja sure say okwa Singapore cholera we ho be record bi o ya record cholera na ho ntimi tu ntasi okra to fom me bom paye senka Ghana at least ye bedru sa stage no ya wa hwe brono bi wo ho no ma ye bokra wo mpese obetena ho ba ni pete ho eto da bi na me kokọ brono bi so na me hu se de fi ewo ho na ni pate mu a then I ask myself senti nipa no sorry anopa no otwe na ni hwe benkum no otwe na ni hwe nifa na efi atwa ni ho ahia sa na how nipa no feel sign are you comfortable otim entina eto da bi ahu enuane bi wo ha me nto wabo adene ye free ball am ni ye dia besi kwa baby ani planeti a wo ye aduane no wan wi adensa no eyo bibi ni a atwam no wa chete ya no de aye aduane no wo kwato ya no wadi nti wo benwu na nya wa wo bi ni ye de atwam na wadi atoda bia baby abekwa we de asabe mpreduasa we de mame nyere me ho we de mimia mani na me sha me ho so sa ka menka ba we de mame nka wo ko aya na enye o uko hu baby aye gbokenge ne de ba kwa ne ho na aya na anu ode ne uko hu baby a ye ka banku na firi ne de aba kwa ne ho na enye o na ba kwa no na gata na eda ne ho no chesa poto bibre ne ayi bola esum gata ne ho a obo kenkeni ka banku ne wo ho no owia no watwi ayi pan ne ho shem watam ya no de akosi kwa
we finish MPP people party ye gunu I'm telling you
but your mo fane s untimi gunu sa
oh s no de sa s na asem no and say be kan s no asem
be kan wasem
yes s no me hu say bi no afane enya ayi ba me wo formula bi me fine s no
e so ana wa fine
na okay o de ye be e wo de bi sa s na hu hia mi o na hu hia me fuck
it for sanitation ne sha ase
enti yeah sanitation no won say mebo president Abaso according to IMF report no and I say World Bank report no Ghana lose about 290 million annually for poor sanitation na $290 million no enye skabao nke betumi ebie ejuma bi I employ nkofo what you say sa sika ye lose no you lose through the health care what you say and productivity losses say environment ni nye good nkofo yare cholera diarrhea sa nyama no intino all the time government would have to put money in there to curb those sicknesses ofa baby na nsuo atai hono na bibi like gatamu na echoki na ye pinso ni ade intino His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama who say no about the issue of sanitation was say you putting measures in place near the curb the issue so that some amount of money ananka ye be call into sanitation no according to the World Bank report no you bet me I channel that money into something else into you say for sanitation very serious what you say now every amount of money Ghana is spending to curb cholera, malaria, typhoid, ni other you know. Or say ye keep your environment neater. Ye here say ye this asika no ebe sheshe apart from the fact say bet media share into other areas the productivity beba no. Yankazanga so ye hu ebe here ebe lifted the burden of bloating the national budget. What you say?
Yeah.
Wow. Into no and I would see it as a step in the right direction as compared to how our NPP misconducting or under Akufo-Addo where omo neglecting sanitation etumidi millions of dollars eti gotemu de chi na got an on thickness na esin brodo ayato utumi fa odona so without praying or fasting. One say me story be omo say in Nigeria na man be wa bompa ya your friend Daniel nti wako share baby fasting and o we no call zoo and no call daja tan no nim say yen we no but sada ya tan de omo we no nti wetin pa boni na echi no jata ne we no but uba odona you don't need to fast, you can work on odona. You don't need to thick the gross thickness no ucha odona tsekike. What I'm trying to say is despite the amount of money NPP they share your friend is saying distilling odona numuno. Well, that did not lead to anywhere. But as a country, I will say you take sanitation so serious, say you invest in it, we should make sure say it will be properly done. And to know what is that say we NDC we clean messes, whilst NPP creates mess. What I say? You cleaning, no, you cleaning. Even when it comes to institutions, you making sure say the right thing is done. And yet sanitation now, no, and yet just making sure say the environment is clean. No. Even institutions, we make sure say they are well kept. So we as NDC we clean up the messes that MPP left in the country. It's important say on mine bia OTM and I say OTN. Mama na yen kambum. Now you making sure say your environment very neat because ye neat affect your lifespan. What I say? The more I keep a neat environment, it affect your lifespan. And as you kakra ye wono, and you be an oyare or hospital straight. Eko use health insurance. First, obey self medication ni adia any good. But saskano so one yare you don't need to spend that money on self medication. Nini na eka ho and affect your livelihood. Into president no take a step. Let's support it. Let's rally behind it as a country. Now you making sure say you be making the environment clean. Now you having that kind of a good health now. Yes, you know. Into remember President Abaso for that step, that initiative. Wabo Ejuma. Kudos to the president.
All right. Obi Akwaba. Nyame adom na so say me so transit na ba wo ba ya wo ye no wo bete so
Mo station pacha
me da men carry they can me so me die hia me
nti mini producer be di hu pacha
all right weekend na ye
weekend no it was stressful kakra
okay
I'm say we fidie so na mbeka say Mami chiao na minchi ahwefo ni yetifo a omagimra omo etie na minchi aminua be maroja na min congratulate no on that kotia by elections na ko NDC for be near nti sana democracy tie is that so be win na obelusu nti mami fa free so na congratulate no weekend no am say me bahabe ka say proud to the weekend say the executive ba ko na o support party ni ye no we free because yes Sunday leader so a Muslim after 1 week no more adowa nti ye nti proud to wait no as party for na ye organize it nti ma me fa ofidie so na menda o kan quiz out for omo ba ye o beta ye nwa ba no ebusuafo echi before kukudam e ba ye papa jesu wa ye papa ono abofuseni mpenifuo free Dr. Ladi Mahmoud Bawumia camp so ebaye representing no Jogati ebaye your former MP Honorable Amedata ebaye the immediate past MP Honorable Dakwa Newman ebaye constituency executive Joshua it was like a national thing and yeah nti ebusuafo ebesre no mahye na date ni nkasa mpenifuo dey ato so say mo Muslim for ni wie date ni nkasa om dey ato no next month on the 12th and na party no so be here no Adiama Yenuaba na Nakopon Aton Safren. And it was very involving and very stressful. But Yedanyamia say Wama Ajubra Aba na Yenuaba ni Chino. Eniema to 2 years. A year be Honuman Kawia, Kametu Makame. bebre na anti kakra metimi aka enon
for social day
patrol me that's
for national sanitation relaunch no and
my mensa so enda was national sanitation relaunch sena wa uti relaunch idea e wo honom nti sometimes no the policy bar so review na ofo say policy no sena say kono no nyɛ saa na ɛkɔ na or strategize it na what relaunch it for instance program no send a bear to get the necessary attraction and attention. It's just like products. You have a product life cycle. Most of the times, we introduce a product, no, it do baby na it do the growth stage, it do baby and it do the maturity stage, not start to decline. Until most of the times, the declining stage, you know, and who be here say over the measures, but two more. A bit to me, I'm sustaining the maturity of the product. Until if the president, through the Greater Accra Regional Minister and the local government, you know, for our health sector and for our sanitation, you know, and we here say baby bisa near the abua. I think say no kwanswa no. As a patriotic citizen, no, you know, na ye ni bibi a friend tankanse. Aha. Oh, hodom sa na e be ka to say tankanse for ba and a week we momo ba. Na bibi a she bia no be general clinic. Na a communal thing na ye nyina yesis nyina ye ma menom ne papa no obi encourage ye say en fa ye honjim. I think so over the period no commitment no especially in the greater cities no Greater Accra most of the cities commitment no aba from ama unhu say willingly nkrofo yes ade no ma me kan say me kai the former Greater Accra minister during the MPP time, the immediate past minister, Opeketesi call on the chief of Ghana in crime for Ehine Gamanche. Nabi Hubi. And that was when someone nurture the vision and the dream. Say we need to implement sanitation day, clean Ghana. During MPP time, yes, start here. And Semekai Diana or Kana, he felt say most of the times it's the politicians. SP head a fonte things of this nature, patriotism. Emma program now the bano edimu because of Sena. The politician, the SPID, then NDC for CP for because someone yet. Say politician for the SPID, MPP for CP for Boom for because someone yet. In that engagement, I know ne Gamanche area no. He sought to appeal to the chiefs, no. Said they should own it as a sector minister, no in charge of Greater Accra. The obey the abuing to make sure the logistics, ne resource work on obey. But the various sub chiefs ne in crime, yehine. Gamancheno, they should own it and champion it from their outfit. And you name him say a handful. Di bibiba na call it on the citizens. Say omunya. So that was the plan, that was the vision. And they started doing it to the extent that it became a healthy competition between the sub chiefs. Senebeya, you did this week and this month, the following month, you go another place. Then the chief no pa could be call round the obey yamana feno involvement in your good no near reward no just to make sure say this vision will continue. They say you animal NDs also back and they've also decided to continue. I think say it's in the right direction. Say you're out of debt eba na unya correla and I say unya diarrhea and found party or whether or MPP or NDC or ebe count. Oh yeah, regional hospital doctor or show no umbisa political colors. For me, as an individual, I strongly believe that there's something I say commend it, and I'll treat the local government minister, no, the regional ministers, no, say they should make sure that it gets to the core. If it's even demand said they'll get the clergies involved, because you see, I think say the clergies can even pick a day, and me sorry, me sorry, sometimes you buy instead of 9 to 12, you be porno. You be sorry upon. Sometimes it's me point around 11. Now 1 hour no. Yeah, clean up. Sorry no one name. Yes. So I think that they should extend it to the clergy, the Muslim community, the Christian community, and the chiefs, no. And let's see how best I'll meet Masum. And I think that it will help us as a country. In Tikakra meet me aka afa no.
All right, yeah, live on Facebook and my CTVGH. Oba na wa like it. Na wa comment it. Na fe ye koye nim no. Ni nyina e dia maw asem bi wo me hu hia me I think I was me draw the attention of William Yame Brapeni Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim. I think Daily Graphic even captured it. The Royal Queer Crime Abrade, a Kwamo clan of Asaman Kase, that was Eastern Region, or much petition. The Ama Minister said, Chesem Komobi war, a Kromu Honoma, Ma Puntu Unko, Media Pie Puntu Juma, Adia be a simple to Juma, many to me so call, or to better not as a many I read, there's a many abrepa, to Miss Minister, so one saka petition no ebia. We osabere ma atie bisa kentin ka pobi asumani ai nanani abre o se asa ahense mu ntawantawa kofodia high court ma ruling bia wo se ye adwuma ti honorable mesrew se ruling ni wo mu fa nya adwuma ma ne nya adwuma kohweda nya adwuma na mpuntu we se fata se ekọ ewo ekrom ho no nyankopon embie kwan na mpuntu enko se be ya timamfo ewo no so ebenya oman no so mfa so ahense mu ntawantawa de to da bia etwe oman ani community no nyina mpuntu ekọ achi enti mesrew sabarima na ni abre pa wo mu petition no wo mu chese sa ruling no se mpanyifo we na nka ye adwuma wo mu gidi se nka be ma ne ma asesa kakra we ya asem ada ho mfie bebre nti ye be hye honorable Ahmed Ibrahim ze the chieftaincy kura kan wo de no enti wo ministry na ekese tie bia won sanka ya me se letter no media me gidi se won saka wo hwe na woni nananom ntena se na ba bia yie da no mo fa yie ento na ye nyina ye ntime enko yenim. All right enti yenko Roger.
Yes.
They say DSTV na afa minister aso mo ti ado ahoma so na wo matwea minister say mo so months so still there na just you be suspend them because Ghana for esu
I think say minister right and Ghana for so you for minister so because you know regulators here my.
But I think there was a meeting between them.
Yeah.
Emma Obekasai, Emma also the counter statements I think I want a day controversy nearby.
Yeah, but whatever be the case no. Say Ghana ni ekoye ejuma ewa manonia. There are regulations and regulators in that environment. You cannot go beyond certain points. With your pricing, with your product quality, there are regulations. And as a regulator no, if you think or you feel say enyama nkofo eye no ento akwemu a, we stand for the interest of the people and the interest of the masses. And we as NEC as a government, we will make sure say we protect the consumers in this country. Until the end train and I yet na hono na omo nkoso enye sa nyama omo ya omo extort say you provide evidence say other countries
price or form.
More prices were from. And they were trying to justify say, okay, other countries no, even to say Nigeria, our population is high. But what about countries like South Africa for Swaziland? What about them? Our prices no still ever from. What about other countries? Our population in Ghana, but our prices no ever from. Are you getting me? Idea I say allow the market for people to exploit Ghanaians beyond expectations and beyond human reasonable doubt. It is long overdue, say, to order. See, with exploitations and regulations, no, I was say, yes, more. I think they shouldn't only end with DSTV. Other institutions, when it comes to consumables, products, when it comes to services, we should regulate this thing because there is no country in the world we develop here or more regulated prices of goods and services. You get me? We are not saying say don't produce, don't do business. We are not saying say you cannot price or make profit, but you should not over-exploit the indigenes. I don't think any other person in this country ever kiki against the stance the minister is taking. Are you getting me? So omo fele say omo to me make sure say omo better prices next one. Then fair enough, we should put a stop to their operations. Wait, I know there's nothing like judgment debt on this. We are a sovereign country, and this is what the minister is calling for, and the whole country supports the stance of the minister. And I know because bear the cost, and it goes beyond politics. This is a national interest. na ye ni na Ghana for ye call for she omo se omo anye na se minister ni ye bibi na se omo person omo ye ya we as a nation will demonstrate against them.
Okay.
What you say? Into no Honorable Sam George, kudos to what you are doing. We support you. We are backing you. We do your back. Life and call it. So I don't go talk much.
But I may run it. I said yes, even oh, bah.
Didn't come in so spot. About 3 months, me told you.
Who told me why the whole Prime Minister?
The Prime Minister.
Okay, Obi. Hey, Ghana.
On issue of DSTV, I think say maybe won't come out ever cry FM down.
Okay.
And most of the times, you know, me per se share no. First of all, my main can say me for us to say there should be a reduction. And say, wow, business. Now, pretty. Most of the times, you know, obey increment of pricing, and that's about near Maswa. There are a lot of things you take into consideration.
Sure.
And we shouldn't also forget that DSTV buy it creating some kind of jobs. I'm a Ghana for also. So the minister will be at the tight corner in trying to navigate around it and make sure say country no be benefited, Ghana for be benefited. Send a business no so better so na Ghana for almost juma. Into issue we started say about happen. My first submission I'm making here, sir. I don't know what the communication minister or they are making explicit percentage of 30%. Say DSTV so enters so 30%. If Inyama Mebebo Bosono have been factored in their decision, then I fully support it.
Okay.
One, it is not only the exchange rate and how they determine the pricing of a product. Exchange rate is very key. But one other thing is the cost of operation, electricity, or salary, or overhead costs in terms of say we rent apartments and how do you business now? Rent na cost because it's only say in terms of rent. You see, open down quite high and the boy is
and also create a review.
Yes.
Western Housing Minister.
So what you say? It is all taking all these things into consideration. Now, I'll pick one of it, which is the dollar. Now, because I call from a city, no, I want to cost no, you have to 30%. Now, factor in they're solid. But one factor now, no so now their determination. The business will push back.
Okay.
So time na multi choice. It push back now. Now, me humbly was submitting to the minister say, and we has on back back to the drawing board because say uni omushia ye no nti ase ye adwuma o meka momunsu entu anamon foforo meaning say engagement no ne consensus no NCP and your sector minister minister, one of your key strength as a minister is your ability to be able to manage your sectors now because you don't want it to be your turn and a sector no collapse, but rather you want to maintain it and get more people say the competition because what force the price of goods and services better form. It's meka you know I had some NDC colleagues now it became very banter, but with time I've been vindicated. So after press conference Sam George okay I said I'm requesting for data information me from DSTV before. Now I'm the same information number. I'm a DSTV I request to say more 1 month for them to review and come back to percentage on before. I'm some doctor say 1 month is too much. It's more 14 days including working days, Saturday, Sunday. It tells you that there's been some kind of data I'm provide here, both parties here. Some doctor say no chair is going to look at it.
Okay.
What I also picked up from Sam George, the communication, is that yes, or there's going to be a reduction. Now I foresee say or backtrack it or 30%.
So there could be the reduction, but not that 30%.
It can be 25, it can be 20, it can be 15, based on data now provided. And that has been my position. I feel that yes, they need to reduce it, but we need to also look at it very well so that we will not end up say Ghanaians almost so many juma no And other factors like electricity, you say electricity board ekoso. Oko can this for make say agreement money IMF for sign here. But that agreement was say it can be adjusted. It can be upwards or downwards. Bottom line is that more time over the 8 months, 9 months it has been upwards. And when you push further, make sure say because in Yama be cost, but crude oil price a determinant for powering electricity. Apart from over water sector, so water bill ekoso. But you also need crude to power your water to do all those distilling and make sure say water not a good for consumption. And also apart from, but over the 8-9 months now, I don't know what the NDC have seen. For which reason our more increasing probably is to also show up and make sure it's seed in beach now resources because of claims some other tax, momo tax, need those kind of things. It is their government. But for me, if you look at it from a DSTV point of view, other costs are going up. Okay. Me bought electricity, me bought water, me bought rent, me bought salary, because government increase salary of government workers by 10%. Minimum wage so all this thing will impact on their expenditure. So for me, I agree, increasing. The minister in charge should be able to engage them well. Let cool heads prevail. Let's make sure that Ghana or Ghanaians benefit from the reduction, but the company also does not collapse because we also need them in that sector. But that's it.
All right. Felicity said my problem is some will compromise with the system pay. Oh, system pay, no. All right. Ebenezer Mokto says, okay, sanitation day was started in 2013.
Yeah.
Okay. Mosimame, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. All right. So, say, Roger. Yeah. What are the math teacher?
Oh, me.
And I can't this will be find S. Why you don't find S? I don't know the question. Find my inquiry. Find it. Someone say.
Oh, program. Who can you wait for find it?
My friend will be in a drama.
I will copy a man so fan there be also no
there be okwa no dia obaumia
okay into our trauma no that's one so man
e nka exams na yetro nka wa wi o
zao
because I say hu da
mo x no
yo mo hu no omo nim say 13 point we no make sure x no ye be 1000 years o man fa factors me da say obeka DSTV asem no o say factors now what would you say? Sam George, wait. Oh, Masai. Maybe make up BBS so. What's the factors? Sam George, hey, let me tell you, say, who follow conversation in year, even calculation, or man in city. You compare the regional prices across Africa, no? It is in dollar. Facts, you may convert it to your CD rate, no? And your conversion and your exchange rate in my head in the cost row. Already the amount quoted in dollar, no, yet you too much, more than twice of that of Nigeria.
Okay.
What I say? In dollar, no, yet more than twice. Aside that, no, South Africa. Wait. Apart from that,
what is the reason?
Apart from that, what is where salaries? South Africa, remuneration is higher than Ghana. Like in terms of paying for paying workers, higher. It's already high in those environments. Ghana ain't no mucha workers no. It's no say issue na ba. Who say other factors now kano. Aman hwema, omo betena no embe call them to the table. No one go and sit there with the empty hand. It's the issue ni say the interest of the Ghanaians has to be met. Okay. And that is it. And we stand by it.
So what you say? 30%.
If you go to a negotiation table, you should know well enough. Say you go with a percentage. You go for negotiation. You go with an absolute figure, but it's still negotiable. If you bid on the property,
okay.
Now, and negotiable. I'm negotiate results, mamu.
Results,
mu lecture, mu find S. No, so you say 13 point. About 1,000 years. Oh, they train.
Oh, bon.
No, me catch you.
Oh, bon.
And I make catch you. No.
Yeah, I'm quiet.
Yeah, auntie. Yeah.
Mami kasa so ni sheka.
Let me go we can. Why confused? Me confused. I say my who can na me twe no.
Let's go back to the topic.
Go back to the topic now.
The topic is
hey Roda. I'm confused.
This guy will not kill me. Okay. Send a shot and Bobo topics into way number 3. Kennedy Akupre Japan.
Finance no.
Wama Baumia work. Or so ma Amisata work into no so man work. Because until I see the NCA 2016 no NPP Eddie over 1 million votes in the BT John Mahama. Now 2024 Mahama did over 1.7 million in the BT no. Into a man work is on finance.
Me that's it. About party.
Yeah.
Oh, that like let me relate this thing to this DSTV assembly conditions, these situations. Oh, Mahama, His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama, term of officer, Omuvoti Manilusu by 1 million. Now why Juma? A typical example in the health sector, and a UGMC. Ultra-modern facility. MBB Bono. If you want more, you report person because it's almost a last one can jam so far home one
is not true. It's not true. Stop that.
Stop that. Okay, jam so far on the no. Let me tell you, Ghanaians go there. They know. It's the conditions no are be affected no. The media you know so any na be affected. Now, can you yapon me that say what to say question we. Now what to challenge. Make it a two formulas. Baako ni formula baako e eni mebobo ama x is equal to K times L times M times S over into bracket B times R times U times E. Mebobo factors ni na x multiply by E. Now, yes, K no ye intensity of Ken's on record attack scale. Wait, oh, Master, I'm making my submission. Keep quiet and let me school.
No, host,
take
discussing.
Yeah, discussing.
The time of the person or the can do so I was watching.
There are a lot of things we need to discuss.
Are you the one to tell me to
there are a lot of
I am schooling you. Take a pen and paper. You got a book. This one is
Roger, make you submission. Who themselves first in your school? Now yasha yen samore. Ya more ya fingernails krani and so Namaya Yabe, Yashanil, no ten as a mamma water. Yashana kotu biani. Now a feeble name with them. And in the background, we put a mara crown, not getting Chirana say, Nipanu defeat. Siatra, Yashabi Biatsaso, and Yaye Kum. No, a feet, Bola. What's the make? Good morning.
Good morning.
Yamia don't batch on a frost, Mamintio.
Yes, David Agbalano, because I feel mango.
Batch on Mamintio.
Ayo, mommy, the president of the say, and we are hot to me, and long, I do. Am I? We don't have to pay. The mission, baby. And we are so yes, we empty. No, I go to go. Me, Akama, Okobomo, Oma, you got a mopa, only Tipa, or Honma. Madam, and I feel that for. Omo na muji sika wo container for nche e na omo ji sika wo hono but o be bi oto ade na wo nim ho nyina aye fi no ade nta fi wo to make kire nipa na o di homa no say on to de no o do say on yi agota no mo ndi e best say ade bako a e be ye ni say se no ye unity committee for no ejuma be pa na ye unity committee for no you say community police who knew say area mo yeah unity committee for yeah na area mo ejuma up to now better to 2 years me any cabia I should say the unity committee member nti obi ya de no ka che no kwa o si de na should say we unity committee member obedi what tempo to eti sabai ko pa tanga si do ko pa de ye na e community mu unity committee abai no pa de bi say sam okay
Meda se papa de se me say ade aye ho ha wo ho pa ne se ye didi ye yonko atemo ase ye ho ha papa obeye usisi a what me ka good morning. Hello, good morning. Oh, me ba cho wa drop it. Ferguson kwasi me no ya adwen pa. Me da me susu sa ya chi obi ankwade ewura egu gatamu a ne edi kan ya wase ye ni ye fa into table so. Wa kwasku am ya lewuda. Yeah, there is a difference between your bow and it's your lay. Yan no, ya the 2 tables, no be us on 1, no be us on 9. Near chow 2 premier 100. Ye we are near the Wako court, near the Wako tomb. Not got us a walk woman, and no you bear 3 months. Oba, where the bedaho. Otubiga, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yaa Titi.
Where they are bright in here?
Me pato I'm bright. Na me adum boko aboto kan fo nyina etia we na no pe.
Maje wo mosododo.
Pato ya na wa tia no aboko fi esu Mahama ne. Na me nka no. Na ombo mu nyina mo ba.
Yeah, that's it.
Me tia onobo alaji akondo. Na me tia onobo kari makafi mu nepefu ewo TDC. Any onobo chairman Joe, any onobo abolo. Na me nka omu nyina o. So am do akamba me tia no papa. Only regional minister, Asante regional minister. Papa no say born about to papa. Oh yeah, dear, Ashanti region papa. Now say me won say call 37 military hospital na affair hospital no. Omako clear e ho na 8 years na Boadu any Dr. Mahmoud Vaomia mo say Ashanti region eye omo stronghold no omo ntimi anya hwe amfa affair hospital no nti Asante regional minister no eye say e bo na battle papa obo no humode onko so anya jumade enfa bo Asante region for any NDC na NDC embeye krabehwe na mesre ya Asante for no say omo hwe ne ma papa Asante regional minister we eye ewo Kumase na omo sisa omo suban because ultimate footballer now we see what we share got him. In show to who the ball and go soon. Now in soon actually ball and idea go away. Omusha no moma or moon tikakra. I was Asante region. Your best attorney general. Your panicho be brave. That pre bargaining now. Oh, you know, Ghana for a June. On share no Sisani Subana or woman. Any more money will be Eddie Canana. Any idea. Now say Yaa Titi. Say national chairman honorable physical one said yes romo omobo mo dia so bi biara mo e wo kro no mu e ya find that no omo ti so butuba na omo ye bi bia fine e fa magana ko
me so me da say baba Rafai was say family CTV anope me chiamo yenso ya je wo so papa ye da say oni yen ete e wo my Ghana koso so to make good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm patch up into you. Oya kura na oya penyi we dem so ya kura. We dem jidi so ya kwala mesremu a undi 18 years a mesremu. Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, madam.
Pastor, good morning.
Morning.
Pastor, no make us say sometimes ye memo multi market and so last time I call market bola na ejiji bollet no ajibeti na bola ni go kwan ho
na container
ni si ho enso na di bola ni be ma bola car no ajibeti na bola car ni di bola na kogu kwan ho nti hu say bola no omujiji na no mudi kwan ho betumi aye complain na ye ni sankofo na edili na ya tu bola ase
Mate, medase papa. Oma Mohammed say good morning, Daniel Azoyi. Or say good morning, my dear sister. No pay ya shomu live. Yeah, that's ya. Sorry, Stifler. I was see you guys are playing that song. So okay. Good morning. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, madam.
Auntie, I'm part of where?
Nyami adom pacho na wonso e.
Yes, adom. Me pacho. You know me because bola want to man pay yet sisi ada pampa cho we go face o Ghana.
So can awaya odo awaya.
Tin pacho say can no sisa ko ye ni ntimi njin face enyi bola wo kru. Wa se bi no say o sire se ni antra bi bisale.
No kora me no ya je. All right.
Wa man ya manache.
Okay.
You
Medase. Chris Love and Ponsa was say good morning. Yajo, so positive change wa Medina. Was a special regards to Honorable MC of Medina, Alhaji Ibrahim Faila for his vision. Hello, good morning. Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Pacho Majo, so
Obaya, what to say?
Nyami Adam now sway.
Nyami de oyena from the aka oni o man pani dia mo aboami.
Medase, Pacho ba minti o.
Obaya, ma me for akwenye so nchia wadwuma food na me chia Jo Asham. Baby omubi nyame kom na pim na sign baby oni chema so jare yemi bom fire se nyame fensi bibiri nkom fie oba pa wo sanitation day a excellency Dr. Mahama bai yeda na awo na juma pa na eya na tem bia no metan MPP na yi na mokopa uni se bra na Dr. Mahama wo kwa sanitation day gana ko pia tie do mu ko ehemu a na se koye abambonye ba yenti ombeto to na ase ai mo man fa pension a ni beja ya man ne atata pansam edi go bi ba say omo be man kan I see the whole West Africa and can be the needs power of the whole West Africa e ko yes no $43 million na ira amene enkan esi adoro my Ghana ye di sikapuno ani etu asie adenti ani se ase ni me si adore ye frank mountain the city of Ghana the man is see adore yen ye betre excellency Dr. Mahama ye na ye ba support no na ye tue to finance na mom attorney general onye the needful and from Ghanaians ewo ora all right issue no omunya the needful na Ghana for nya rechimu aban ni mu obi nto aso
me so me da se papa ora ne de bia week ye be treat because I say ya ye slow motion me de mani nye ho. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay, Madam Pacho Mamentio. Low TV no mame.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, madam. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hello.
Yay. Yes, sir. Okasa no cry, Emma. Low TV no cry. Not hear me while phone, so I say no bad boy. I don't know. I fire last 2 calls in that fame. Yemfa AC. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, madam.
Yes, madam. And I am the same man, Frepa. Pacho, I mean you.
It's Yamano. Yeah. Yeda Obiasi, Yeda Mampenini, Ejumapa, oye. Now, so kakra me what can I say? Yet, Mam, Fona, ye walk crew no mono. And say, ye straight ye near Mobia ye. Ye in a scope.
Yeah.
Come ye. Now, so you're sorry, I near say ye did ye tour, ye the ball, ye go, ye the ball, the beer, ye say, a buyer, ye say, a buyer, yeah, ye to chronomon's way. When you a scope, as you say, ye say, ye see ye. What would you ball a big good baby, yen chew? A man in ye do more, said the day a big to say, yeah, ye see chromono, ye same ram, yeah. And then the day a big cosa bisika, I ye dear answer say ye debay. That's an intensive from Rollins time. Yeah, and see she. I say to my part, government said, yes, yeah. Yen say the ball, a good baby, I says, ye do pata.
Yamisha, yen fire last caller, not yen fancy. Yen, yen society drain, I had drained a day at Tribunal and Chay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. Abigail Pacho Mamintio.
Mammy, a quiet to say Ghana, no. Ye, any da. Because me share a man who be a Ghana Hannah. As for Munya Ghana this year.
Sure.
After Omunya Ghana this year. I do Mujano and Chay. Because at times they maybe me Fiabri Kuma, Equa, me who said dollar. You know, Aboboyana. Bola no sister, you know. Aboboyana say, or also Aboboyana, Wajabola Nego. And some coffee Tianica. What's it? Yetianica. What died the quantity in her. Why never quite to tell you? was say a man penny. Na me man in kwatintin ni ahoden. On to asra fongu kumu. Sa bobo ya afo no so ye bone. Because area me see no omo beji ball e wo ho. Bola udima e bia 20 cedi 25 cedi 30 cedi no wetia. O kwa no wakoja agu abonten so. Na e ma time na omo so woja bola go abonten omo kan hu say ye ma no eni ye nana no mo na e be twa so aba.
Yeah.
Sanse na wo ba yare na do do hospital and just kaketwa. Enti e ma ye wo Ghana ye ni ye hu ni chense ne ye fresh antuma me da se me do